Well, hello again. This is a little video where somebody has requested as regards how I make my programs. But before I just start on that, I bought a set of DC Concepts Rolling Road, and the problem with them is when you put them on the track, you're trying to put the train on, they move, they jump off, and most of them is running on the big diesels and things like that, where the wheels are up at one end, them is here, between that one and that one. You put that end and this end comes off and then they come off. So what I've actually done is this. That's my piece of program track which I use downstairs. There's my rolling roads, and what I've done is got a piece of plastic like this. I bought this from Steve at the Hobby Goblin, and all you do is put a screw there, and then they are in there. So they slide in there, look, they won't come off. So you can put your train on there, and these won't fall off when you try and put the wheels onto them. Look, see? As easy as that, a piece of plastic like that. Screws, that just keeps the middle down so that you can do that. They are, see, you can actually move these where you want them, like that. So here, these are the markers for a particular loco, and you put the train on, it works perfect. So that's a little thing you can actually use. Now it's time to I've just knocked my railway off. Just hang on a second. I've just done a short on it. That's it, put it back on here. That's it. Sorry about that. But this does do that. My control is over the backside there, so I have to do that around. So right. So what I'm going to do is show you how I do some of my programs. Now, to make a program, you press the little tape recorder there, and then it says whatever you do now, it'll record it. So you, like this, you'd start the train up, you put the lights on a normal train like this, you do that, and then you'd give it a little hoot, train will go round, it comes round, you do a hoot again, it goes round, do another hoot, round again, does another hoot, it goes round, comes round here, slows down, stops, then you turn the lights off, turn the engine off, do the cab door, and that's it. And then on here you will actually see the actual, so if I actually go up here and just show you this, now this is a little trick. If you go to the little box there at the top, if you know what the name of the program you've done is there, such as I put net, go to here, and I go to here, like that, and that is the program for that particular train. And all you do then is, once you've done that, you see that, you just write in what the name of your program is going to be. You click the little green tick like this, like that, and I say, well, it says existing because I'm going to do that, and then all I've got to do now is come out again like that, and it's done. Then all you can do then is you can run your program. And that's how I can work my programs. But I've got all sorts of things in this system here. I've got one is if I just come out here a second like this. One is this one, which I use mostly. This one is my train announcement one, where you can put in train arriving, train departing, cancelled, whatever it might be. You put in what platform you're going from there. The timing you can actually put in here, so you click on that like that, and I'll just say it is 40, like that. It's 8:40 from there, like that. This is the region, so if you click on that, these are different ones you can actually pick up. On here I was saying non-stopping, it goes in non-stopping in there. To do this bit here, you just click on this bit here, and these are all the stations you can find in England and Wales and Scotland, all these here. So say if you go up to E, like this, go to E, go down there, and go down like this, so that every train is there. So If you go to EG, which is what, Edinburgh, you know, Edinburgh there, there's all the Edinburgh ones there, so you can put all them in. You click that one there, and it'll bring it, and then click this box here, and it brings it up there. Then for these here, this is where they're going to call at. So I use the normal British Railways timetable thing. Find out a particular train I'm going to program, same as this one's Bristol Temple Meads. I would then find out all the stations you're going to stop at. I find them on here. Same as on here, I've got Reading. So if I actually just go to here for start, put Egham there. Get Egham like that. You go up here and click that, and it goes up at Egham. Then when you light that up like that, you click the boxes that you want. Same as there, I just do Egham in there like that. And then this is where you can actually have 2 coaches, 6 coaches, like this. We go to the box there, go to 10 coaches. So I've got 3 in there, put in 3 in there. The first class is in either rear or forward. You just click that and you change the 2. Bumpy servicing, apologise for late running, minding the gap there. And then you just press that and play it, just see what it works like. Then you press this and record it, and then you've got a sound file already done. Now what you've got in here also, if I go into here, these are some which you have to do it a bit different. Now I've got one like the pub one there. Ice cream cart. Like that, church bells. I've got the market. And now I have to do those. If I come out of there and come out of there, I have to go to this one here, which is called Audacity. This one here. And what I'd do with that is actually start that, bring that all up as well in the side. Start the sound I want and then do the recording. So I've actually go to here and look at the file, say open there, and I go to, we'll just say Edge there, that one there. There, like that. I go to here and I can actually play it.
The train now approaching platform 2 does not stop here. Stand back from the edge of platform 2. The next train is not scheduled to stop.
And what you can do is you can alter this so you can actually shorten it or just do what you want with it once you've done the recording. So if it's gone over a bit, you can bring it back. You've got a bit there you don't want, you can take that out. And that's it, you just make a file for that one. That's how you do them. Right, so that is how I do it. Now then, what you've got now is if I just bring my phone up here for a minute. Right, so you've done the sound one, right? Now, how I add mine into my trains is I would start the train up. You're starting a program. How you doing them? I start the train up, put its lights on. So it's doing that's sitting there then with its engine running. I would then, I've got my on my phone here. I've got my stop clock. I would actually play one of these things here. So I'll just do this one here, which is leak.
The next train to depart on platform 2 will be the 10:15 holiday special service to Leek, calling at Roaster, Denstone, Alton Towers, Oakamore, Kingsley and Froghall, Consul, Cheddleton, Leek Brook Halt, and Leek only. This train is formed of 2 coaches. First class accommodation is located at the front of the train. Please mind the gap when boarding this train.
So it's 33.5, right? So you put that back to 0. So what you've got to do now is when you start your program off, you're going to do the start up, the lights on, and then you're going to start your clock till you get 33.5 on here, and then you start your train off. Do the hoot and then do the train. Now what will actually happen is when you get, I go for the net one, no, the pen one, let's not do it the pen one, otherwise I won't do it. Go to pen, like this, and go to here. There's pen 2. Now that is the one that is for that particular one I'm doing, right? So what you've got here is you go down here. So there's all your startup and everything else. And then what you've got then is here you'll see the gap between the 2227 and the 62. So what I've done is made it 2230, and that fits in there to without blocking any of these programs. And there's another one down there. So that's how you do it. You just where the gap is between that one and that one, you know it's 33, so it's going to fit in there. So you can just go into there and put in 25 if you want to, but at least you know 25 and 33 don't come to 62. So that's how you add them in. Now then, I'll come out of this one now because I don't want that one there. Let's go back in again and I'll show you what else you can do with this. So I'm going to go in here and I go to net, because that one is the network rail one. On here, and there's yours. This one here actually, I mean, let me just do this and take this out for a minute so I can actually show you that one when I do it. So I'll go in here again. It's something I've just been doing, so I just want to do this. Go this one like that. There it is, network rail run. That is the program for that one there. Now, to make sure that your train is running right, you can actually go down here. There's a little pin there, pin. Click on that and watch the side. Those are all the timing clocks. Now, one thing you'll most probably find, most of these HM7000, where on the horn 2, there's 3 different horns, and it could throw a program out. So what I do with that is actually, I'd go around and do it. Now, what could happen is that when you've done the program, and then you run it, when it comes around here for the first time, the horn doesn't work, or it's somewhere where it shouldn't be. And what you can do actually is the bottom here, there's a little clock bit there. So what you do now is if I now go down here and go to this little arrow here and click this, that's the train going to start up, and you can see the timings there. Now of course all my timings have got parts of a second in, so it might be a little bit different. So I'll wait till I get to 48 down here. That's when the first one should go in by rights. It's just after 48, 45:15, but these only go in seconds. So 48, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So you can actually see what the train's doing as it's going round. So it's running all the program. Now by rights now at 75.5, the first horn should come in. So watch there for the 75.5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And that's how you do them. You can watch the clock and watch what it's doing. 90 is the next one. There you are. There's the 91. And then there should be one at 106, I think it is. There you are, 106. That's it. So you can actually see what it's doing. You can alter it in here. without having to go back out and put it in again, back out again, put it in again. So here's the train coming round here. Now by rights it should be a brake at 128, that's it. 131 should stop, which it has done. There it is, it's stopped. There should be lights up at 147. 647, correct. Sound should go off at 150, there we are, and then at 174 you'll hear the door. $174 we want. Wait for it. 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. There you are. And that's how you can do them. Now then, if you've got one of these horns, or another part that you want to put in, and add another horn in there somewhere, what you can actually do, as the train's going round, and it's a certain, so if I want to put another horn in over there, that one over there, what you do is wait for the train to go around there, check the time here, what it actually comes up as, and then what you do is you go in here, we say in here, like that, you add on there, so they want the train to do it at say 80, so what you do is go to that one there like that, you say plus, you go here and you put in 80 in there, you go to the train which you want, or the sound you wanted. Now when you do this, all the trains are in numerical order. So I want 19, there's 19, do that. I go to here, and go to here and say I want horn 1, which is that one there. And then all you do is do this, save it, and that's it. And it works. That's how it works in. I'm not going to do that because that's not what I want. Right. Now, if you got an 8M7 down on there, you can do consist. The problem I found with the consist is that when you put them both consist, so you've had the CV3 and CV4 at 15. When you do the consist, it always seems to be that it goes, CV3 goes to 30 and CV4 goes to 20. Now when you come back again, it's thrown the wobbly out of your CVs which you normally had set in your train, so you've got to set the train up all again. In Railmaster, the consist works perfectly. Now those two have actually done, what I've done with that, I've had to do it through my speedometer to set them to, so they work together. As I said before, they work, there's only a magnet holding them together. And all I've got to do with that is go to here, pick the two trains that I want, click them, and then whatever I do then, on the speed, it works. So the trouble is, if you haven't got the two trains exactly on, say, 50 or 40, one goes the other way and one goes the other. But also is that when you stop them, is wherever you stop one, you stop the other. So if there's one gone halfway around and you're going to stop this one, that will stop over there. You don't want that. But what you can do with this particular thing now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make these two trains run together in a program. And how you do that, you go to here, go to your programs. Now I'm going to go for, in here I'm going to go for net. So in here, as I said before, you do this and do net, which is that bit there I'm going to do. Find the net program, which is that one there, like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add or merge that second train in. So you can put this anywhere you want, but I'm going to put it at the start because I want it both together. So go to that first plus up there. Down here there's a little box in, it says merge, and say click. And just forget what that says, but there you go. So right, now these are all my programs in here. So I need now to go all the way down here and go for the pen 2, which is that one there. I click on it there, I click on open. It's now put both another 20 programs in the system. So it's all those two trains are all in there together. Now then, what it's done is actually just, if you look at it, one's like a steam train, one's a diesel train, but it's just so it shows you which train's doing what. Now what I've got to do with that, because that was the normal program I had, I've now got to go here, up here like this, and I've got to go put in pen in there. That makes a new program. I now go to here, and then come out again. Now if we go back up on this bit here, now I would say I could actually make another train in here to run its program, otherwise I've got to go through all this lot. So I need it all the way down here to network, and decide it there. There you are, network pen, there, see it? So what we're going to do now is click that, and I click this. They both started up. The lights have come on. Right, this one should start off first, because that's got the station program in there as well. But also that particular one has got the station sign built into its program as well. I love playing with my programs here. Oh, this one's going on. Running my Stoke-on-Trent wagons, coal wagons. This one's going to start off now. There he goes. There's his first horn. It's lovely when they're both going round together like that. Now this one's going to beat it, so you get the horn off this one, and then the horn off that one. There you are, there's that one. There's that one. Coming round again. This one's going to do a horn again here. And this one. Well. This is going to do another one. This one's slowing down now, just doing this bit of a problem. Now this is where the problem might come, is that, see, they've slowed up there. Look, see how they've gone too far now, see? So what you've got to do with that now is, once it's finished its program, don't mess with it while it's doing this. So after that, what I can do with that is, once it's done its little job, it's almost closed down. Get the doors going in a second. There's the first train, there's the second one should shut down, and the door. Oh yeah. Now what you've got to do with that, of course, is you go into here, and go to here and go to net. This is where the time takes to do these. Go to net there. If I go to here now and go to the net and pen, which is that one there. If I now go down to the bottom of this list, which is the two stops there. Now see those two there, now by rights I can knock that off, say down to 130, and that one there again down to 130, so I can just change them and then it all works. So that is how you can do a merge on these. You say I've got all different tricks I can do in this system. So say that station sign there, if I just come to here, the station sign is in here as a train, but it's not running as a train, of course, but that is a station sign, that is a station sign, then all these. So at the moment it is just blank, as you might say. If I go and click one of these, so I did the other one, they are, and it is all of them. That is £60 from, it's a train tech unit. The unit itself is 50, you have to program that up. I've actually got 2 videos on how to do those station signs, and that's how they work. So if anybody wants me at any time, I'm here every day. Usually it's best to catch me in the afternoons after dinner, because I might have gone up the railway shop, or I might have gone shopping in the morning, but I'm always back by dinner. So I'm here every day, all weekend I'm here any road. You can get me on 01782 302194. My email address is there as well. And if you can't donate, there's a little box underneath the video and you can actually see it. Just give me a donation, thank you very much, it'll be most pleasure. So if you want me, I'm here, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.